Ladies, this is Big Jeff. Today's topic is do not share with people who do not have your vision about your past relationships and how you grew up in life. The reason I come up with this topic is because I met a lady who was in her 50s, and she was a very beautiful, intelligent lady. She had her life together. She had good parents, she had education, she had everything a man wanted. But I wasn't used to being with a woman in her 50s, and I expressed myself that I had never been with a woman her age, and I expressed myself about my past relationship, the things I had experienced in life. I've been married before, my father died when I was 7, I never had a man in my life, etc. But I was telling her this based on that I thought we had this kind of relationship, that we could talk. And she told me about herself, and so in the process, I'm kind of a blunt type of person. I told her, you know what, and I was over her house one day, and I told her, I said, you know, you're kind of nosy. I said, you ask a lot of questions. I said, I never met anybody that asks as many questions as you ask. I said, and also, you know, you're in everybody's business. I said, you know, you have enough problems in dealing with your own life to be worried about somebody else's business. You always have an opinion about your girlfriend and this and that. You know, that was kind of a turnoff to me. But we got along good after that. So basically, you know, but she kept coming up, you know, you like young girls, etc. So one day she came to my house and I had a picture up on the wall, and she said, who is this? It looks like a recent picture. I said, yeah, my ex came out here to visit. And she came by, I hadn't seen her in over a year, so she came by and we took a picture together. I can't believe you talked to your ex before after all the stuff you said she did you, etc., etc. Now, she couldn't say anything about that if I hadn't ran my mouth. I ran my mouth and I told her about my past. I told her how I came up as a child. I told her about my life experiences in a relationship. But I was thinking since she was older, I could express myself. No, I made a mistake. Learn to keep your mouth shut. My mother told me when I was a young kid, she said, Jeffrey, learn to keep your mouth shut. She said, get a lot farther in life. She said, learn to listen. You can learn something from a fool. Well, I had to learn the hard way. So, that particular day she came over, she asked me, like, what do you really think about me? And I said, well, you kind of wear a little bit too much makeup. I said, but it's not that bad. I said, some women have so much makeup on, you can see their neck is a different color than their face. And she had a lot of negative things to say, but it was fine. We kind of got over it. She stayed over and she went home after a while, no problem. But after that conversation, I decided, you know what, Jeffrey, you ran your mouth too much. So my mind told me, just let it go. You can't go forwards looking backwards. Let her go. She's not the one for you. You're not who you thought she was, and she's not who you thought you were. So it's time to move on. So I didn't talk to her very much after that. So one day she called me, and I had a bad day that day. And she said, why are you being so negative? And I said, I'm not being negative. She said, well, you know, you take care. So basically she's telling me, we're done. No problem. I don't respond to her anymore. I learned silence is gold. I didn't say anything negative. Well, a couple days later, I get 3 scathing emails. These emails took me 2 hours to read them about why I'm the person that I am, because I like younger women, and I want the young women because they want to look up to me, and the young women are looking for a guy, an older guy as a daddy. And I was raised without a father, and my mother was a particular type of way. It's why I'm like I am. And she was going to pray for me and this and that. But the truth of it is, she wouldn't be able to say anything if I kept my damn mouth shut. I ran my mouth. People judge you by what you say. You know, sometimes you go to work and you tell people on your new job about what happened at your old job, and they judge you. Or you meet a guy and you tell them about what happened in your relationship, your past relationships, and they judge you. And they treat you accordingly based on how they think that they should treat you. Or you tell a girlfriend, girl, I met this guy, so and so and so and so, and he just did this to me, he did that to me. They go tell, you say, well, this is confidential between me and you. Go tell everybody. Don't tell them, it always gets back. Learn to keep your mouth shut. There's something called a need to know. Do they need to know? No. Wait until you know them for a long time, 4 or 5 months before you start giving up the goods. Because people will put you down. I didn't know she was like that. I didn't know that she would respond that way, but you know what's funny? After a while she thought about it. And she emailed me back and told me she was sorry for the things that she said, which was nice because a lot of people won't say anything. She expressed she was sorry, and that was a plus. But there are things you put on life you cannot forget. I will never forget the stuff she said. But the same token, I learned me a lesson. Learn to keep your mouth shut. Do not share with people that are not of your consciousness about your past or how they will put you down. Learn from my mistakes. When you meet somebody new into your life, don't tell them about your past or what happened to you in your past relationships. Don't tell your girlfriends and your friends all your business, because people will judge you and put you down. Sometimes you need to wake up and smell the coffee. As my mother said, Jeffrey, sometimes learn to shut the hell up. So I learned my lesson. I understand her point. She was older, of course she's going to be offended because I've been with younger women. Of course she was going to be offended. She would always be on her back that I'm liking a young woman. She's getting older, but shit, I'm getting older too. I'm no spring chicken. So I don't know what the hell she was thinking about. I can see if I was a young tenderoni, I'm old my damn self. But it's okay. Learn from my mistakes. Learn to keep your mouth shut. You get a lot farther in life. Don't give up all the goods. Hopefully this little short message will work for you. If it doesn't, maybe I wasn't the one to teach you. But remember, you pay the cost to be the boss. And a dog needs a bone more than once. They'll learn. Take care. Thanks for listening. Bye.